Yo, what is up, guys? As you can tell, we're back to NASCAR 2006. The year is 2005, but we have an upgraded HDMI, the RGB to our HDMI converter. So it's running in 60 frames this time. Hopefully, I don't have to race too poorly or whatnot. What we have is what every 2006 driver had to deal with when playing this game. We are signed to the number 19 Bama Farms car. We're driving for good old Ray Evernham. And Ray Evernham Racing. So what we're going to try to do, we're going to obviously try to go out, win a championship. Here we go. Welcome to the Wheel and Modified Series. You've taken your first step towards building your racing career. The Wheel Series is your stepping stone to the big times. Work with your teammates to finish high in the standings, and you'll earn bigger contracts to race with better teammates. Honestly, I think this right here is the best team you can start with. You can welcome us to Richmond all you want, EA. Well, we won't be here too long down here in these cars. We're trying to move up to the trucks. I want to see if I can actually move up to the trucks and move up faster than normal. Because usually, like, normally I'd win or I'd get a truck option, and then I wouldn't do so good. I think last time I got a truck option, it was the Kevin Harvick Racing. It's not bad. I took it, drove that number 4. So we are playing on Legend difficulty at 12% race. Unlimited fuel and tires is off. Damage is on. All flags are on as well. Let's just see how we can do here. First lap, we got 5th place. Don't mind having to work through the field. Let me know how it sounds. Let me know how it looks. If I got to change anything, I will change it up for you guys to make this the best possible racing experience ever. I think the camera's in the right spot, so we don't have to worry about anything there this time, and we're going to be in 5th place for the race. Not mad with it. I'm okay with it. So my goals for this series, how fast can we move up, and how soon can we own a car? Or own a team, I should say. Great, we're down at the bottom too. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's not good already. The 101 with Stevens is ready screwing us. Get out of my way. Oh, as you can tell, a little bit of contact with these cars, we're going to go flying. This car did not like being around other cars, so we're going to have to try to fight our way back up here through the field. Which we should be able to do just fine. If I can stay down below, which means I'm going to have to let off the gas a little bit coming in. Get back into it right in that corner. I have damage, so this is going to be a little difficult to win this race. Do not hit me as he's taking that corner. Back up. There we go. That's a good turn right there. Let's go. Kind of wish they had a track or a ticker in here like they did in the old school games. Could tell where everybody was and how far behind I was from people. I mean, all it says is how far behind I am from the leader. Let me know if you guys are excited for NASCAR 21 coming out here in a couple of weeks. I think it's October, what, the 16th? We have about 12 days from the day that I'm recording this. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I think it'll be a really good game. It'll be something different for a little bit. Hopefully no one's got too high of expectations because the game is going to be... Car didn't want to turn there at all. Crap. We are losing spots now thanks to that damage. Alright, I expected to come out here and win these races. But, 10th place finish isn't terrible. And we just got to keep racing our own race, and hopefully the car turns for us, and we should be good. We might not make a lot of allies. I don't like using that share draft. I do like using Intimidate, but we'll see how it goes. I know next week we got a race in Milwaukee, so we'll keep that up. I don't know how long these videos will be. I also don't know how many times a week we'll be uploading these videos, whether it be a weekly series or every like couple days or a specific 2 days or 3 days out of the week. We'll figure that out. Because I'm going to keep the series going along with Racing NASCAR 21. Come on, turn. There you go. Thank you. Along with everything else we've been doing on the channel. So hopefully you guys like it. It's been a mix of everything. So you can see our car is really good. Even with the little bit of damage that we have. And we are catching up to people. Even with hitting the wall. We haven't lost the pack too much. We got 6 laps to go. There we go. We might be able to salvage a top 5 again out of this after everything that happened early on. Turn, please. Ooh. Just nicked the wall there. Not trying to have that happen every lap here, so... She's a little tight, and that's okay. That's usually where qualifying or practice comes in. So let me know, but... I've raced the Modified Series so much, because I love this game, and I love starting over the career mode so much. Doing different things with it. I know how to race these Modified Series cars, even with no setups to them. So... We'll keep with what we got. I'm not too upset with it. If it becomes a point where I know Legend mode, we're going to have to do it. Legend difficulty, I should say. Or we're going to have to switch up our setups. We will. But right now, I'm not too worried about it, the way the car's handling. If that stuff wouldn't have happened early on in the first lap, I think we would have been fine. Everyone's riding high. We got 2 laps left. If we can get to these guys, which it looks like we're going to have a chance in this last lap to do something here. Turn, please, please. Oh, come on. I mean, I'll take a 7th place. That's not bad. Not bad at all. 7th place. We'll see how many rivals we have at the end of this, which we'll see here in a second. Ally, rival. Bo Abraham we got into a mix with. Apparently, Thomas Lewis we're an ally with. Camden Barnes we're a rival, and Reese Black we're a rival. Alright, we move up. Make $3,000 from beforehand, $3,500 from our salary, $500 from waste winnings, and $1 from merchandise. Brings us up to a grand total of $7,000. We got some hero points, some prestige points, some team prestige, and some fans earned. Usually there's some audio there, but I think because I turned the music all the way down, we won't hear any of that, even the little bit of just the beat in the back, because I don't want to kind of get copyrighted for stuff. Oh, excuse me. We have no phone calls, so they're going to start the season off at Daytona. We're going to Milwaukee for race number 2 here. It's an 18 lapper. We got a top 10. There's our teammates, the 153, the 191, and the 192. But we're driving the 19 for Ray Abraham. So it's his car. I think back in 2006, 2005, he actually was driving this car in the Wheel and Modified Series. And this is my home track. This is also Chase's home track. And the driver of the series, if you haven't met him before, the name is Chase Masters. He's the driver behind the 19. I'm just the career, or what do you want to call it? The crew chief here behind the 19 and see how he does. Milwaukee's a weird track to drive at, for sure. Especially these turns. You got to watch out for turns 1 and 2 with the way the inside wall is. You don't want to hit it there. So a lot of people like go up high, which kind of sucks. Because you don't want to screw up too much. Because you hit that inside retaining wall, that pit wall, you are going to go flying. So there's no assist on, or there shouldn't be. I turned them all off, especially in Legend mode. They should all be off. First lap, we're going to be 13th. All right. So I've never not won here at Milwaukee. No matter what series I've been driving in, I've never not won here. Chase, it's his first time here in Milwaukee. What can Chase do qualifying-wise? He did good at Richmond. Top 10, top 5, top 10. 7th place, we're on the inside, that's okay. I kind of didn't want to be on the inside just because of the inside wall. But I'm okay with that. If you can finish out of all your teammates at the Better State 150 on Wednesday, week 2, I'll make sure you get a fan support. Okay. Fan support is a big thing here. But we got to just focus on being consistent. This game is notorious for bad starts. Whether you're in auto gears or manual gears. So did he just go flying into the wall? Oh boy. Playing with the original Xbox controller kind of sucks a little bit. It definitely feels like there's a lot of dead space in the controller. It also feels like there's a little bit of lag in here, which I can't really do too much about since I'm playing on my PC from a console. But we'll make up for it. We'll get used to it again. I mean, you can see Chase is doing really good. He's from 7th to 3rd in 3 laps. Four laps and he's battling for first. Set him up, set him up, set him up. There you go. Good job, Chase. Don't hit him. If you guys watch the NASCAR Dirt to Daytona series, there's a episode coming out named Dirtiest Driver in the Dirt. Yeah, so some things happened with Chase on the Dirt series. Before he moved up to them, or while he was racing for the Modified Series championship again too, and his last series in the dirt, or last season in the dirt, his last year in the dirt, some stuff happened, and you know what? He just didn't take too kindly to it. Oh crap! We almost hit that inside wall. It's all right, Chase. Chase saved it. It's all right. Chase's idols growing up were Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Dale Earnhardt himself, the father-son duo. But he loved watching Dale Earnhardt race. So bumping racing is definitely Chase's style. But also bringing this car home clean is definitely also his biggest goal. Just got to make sure we don't hit that inside guardrail, and we should be good to go for these next like 10 laps that are left. And if anyone's got any questions, I am playing this on an original Xbox. Everything's plugged in. I have the cable. Yeah, the cabled controller. I'm not playing on a brand new Xbox One or brand new Xbox 360 or whatever controller. Playing on the original Xbox One. So that's why the graphics look like they do. It's just upscaled to 1080p as much as possible with a RGB to HDMI converter. And I'm using it through the Elgato capture card that I have in my PC. So shouldn't be too bad. If anyone's got questions about building PCs, don't hesitate but send a message. Whether it's in comments, I read all of them, or direct message. You can find me on all my socials and everything. I'd be glad to help you guys out, build a PC, give you guys information of anything that you need to. Thanks to COVID, I definitely built a lot of PCs over the time. I just sold a new one to colleagues or former colleagues of mine, so I got the knowledge. If you guys need, the link in the Discord is there as always. I should probably put some stuff on Facebook, and we'll probably start with this series just to gauge the interest of everybody. But we're definitely a variety streamer over on Twitch when we stream. I'm just trying to be a content creator. I'm still in the military, so I still got time. So schedules change all the time. Nothing's too set in stone for the most part. But follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, the Facebook page. We'll get a lot of things going for you guys. And I'll definitely listen to all suggestions, and we'll play games with everybody. And yeah, that's about it. That's a little bit about me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. And because I love this game. I will talk about this game all day long. This is one of my favorite games. I'm hoping NASCAR 21 brings that light back in, because the NASCAR Heat Series, yeah, I did buy every game, but they definitely didn't do it for me. I don't even think I finished 1 year of the career modes in any of the heats. So NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, I got 2005. I have NASCAR Thunder 2003. I have 05 Chase for the Cup. I have it all. So if you guys want to see any other retro series, I guess you want to call it, old school gaming, I'm down for anything. Just let me know. If I can get my Nintendo 64 version of NASCAR 98, I will get that, and I will put some videos of that up here, because that was my first NASCAR game. That was also one of my very first consoles. I mean, I had the SNES, I had the NES, I had the Atari, I had the Dreamcast. I didn't appreciate video games and the old school consoles as much as I should have. Like I should have when I was younger, like I do now. So I'm definitely a video game connoisseur, and I'm definitely bringing out the consoles. The newer consoles, not so much. They don't really do anything for me. But old school, I guess you could call it couch gaming, because you're sitting on the couch and you're gaming with all your friends. Really, the old school multiplayer, where it's up to you and 3 other friends. Just something about that, man. And you can tell Xbox definitely took that route when they built their first series console with the Xbox, because they have 4 slots for controllers. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with sitting in your own house, though, and playing games, too, with friends all across the country. I've met a lot of guys, a lot of friends everywhere. I got a lot of friends up in Canada that I still game with, and it wouldn't be, from where technology is nowadays, as we're about to win this, that I wouldn't be able to play with them. So we got another win here. We're not going to celebrate. It's just going to take too long. Come on. We beat Camden Barnes again. We beat all of our teammates. They're not even in the top 10. So we go from 7,400 up to 13,500. Our merchandise income went way up. From $1 in the first race at Richmond to our home track up to $199. And we got our first win of the season. So there's definitely supposed to be audio here and music. But it is what it is. Prestige goes up. Fan support goes up. We're making our way up the ranks. Let's go see where point standings are. We didn't show you after the first race, just because after the first race, everything is evened out, just like it was in the standings for how you finished. We have 2 new notifications. What did we get? Good job. Thank you, Bo Abraham. Phone call from... Alright, thank you. Our next race, I think, is also technically... Oh, no, it's Martinsville, and then Nazareth. There's another track that I like to think is in Wisconsin. And we'll get there when we get there. But let's go look at these standings and see how it is. We're second place, 29 points behind Lyle White. Any of our teammates in the top 10? Probably not. Top 15? Nope, top 20. Bo Phillips is in 16th. Bo Abraham is in 19th. And Bill Fuller's in 21st out of 22 racers. So our teammates got to move up just a little bit. Can't really do too much with them. I do have to go switch one thing around here. I think it's in... Nope, it's in settings. I know the whole NASCAR 06, you can switch cars and everything. But it's not realistic. I use the pit now. For when you move on to the trucks and you move on to the Busch Series and the NASCAR Series, strategy is all going to come into play. So I like to switch that around now. I don't switch around my cars. I know there's a lot of goals that are like, oh, you and your teammates need to lead a lap. Well, if they can be up there, I'll definitely let them get a lap. But I'm not just going to give them a lap. So that's how that goes. We're moving on to Martinsville. We have a win. We have a top 5. And we have 2 top 10s. So we'll see how this goes. I'm glad we got our first win in Milwaukee. Let's move on. More short tracks.
And the Martinsville Speedway would like to welcome you to tonight's running of the Appalachian 150.
The Appalachian 150. Let's go qualify. I know this one we're going to definitely have to let off the gas. Shouldn't have to hit the brakes too much. But once we get into like the Truck Series and the Busch Series, I think that, or the Nationwide Series is what they call it here. I call it the Busch Series because that's what I grew up on. Practice will be offline. You guys won't see it. But yeah, I'll do practice and stuff off camera, so you'll see a lot of cuts into videos. But right now with the Modified Series, they're pretty cut and dry. You don't have to worry about it too much. As we're going to get our first lap, we're going to be 5th place. You definitely want to be on the inside here. You can definitely feel like it, kind of like a native brake assist with the game. Second lap, we're going to be 5th. Okay, it definitely looked like the ticker was better than 5th, but 5th place is fine. We're starting on the inside. We have no teammates to worry about up ahead of us. If you can finish 5th or better at the Appalachian 150 on Wednesday, week 4, I'll make sure you get a cash bonus of $37,000. Cash bonus of $40K would be nice. And all we got to do is finish where we started. The 192 is right next to us. I need to get down low, so I'm going to start losing spots here. I just don't want to hit my teammate here. I bumped him. Didn't mean to. Uh-oh. Car is into the wall behind us. You saw it in the rearview mirror. The car is behind us. Who is that? It's not the 192. It's not the 191. The 153 is behind again, like always. Whoa-ho. We saved it. Haley. I've always had issues with Haley every time I play this game. I don't think these guys are braking in these corners. Well, we can get there. So that's not who I need to worry about. That's Steve Carter. Turn, please. Thank you. So I went from almost 0.8 of a second behind him to about almost a second. I'm hitting the grass. Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there. Go, 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 go. There you go. Good corner. Trying to see. It's Shannon. We don't have to worry about either one of these guys for points because it's not Lyle White. But we are catching up big time. We're about 7/10 of a second behind. As my rearview mirror is gone. That sucked. We just lost it all too. 2 laps worth of catching up just gone in a blink of an eye there. But it's not too much. Because right away, a lap and a half and we're back right behind him. I really did not mean to hit that wall. So, man, 3rd place looks to be the spot where we're going to finish if we don't clean up our act here. Come on, Chase. Clean it up, man. You could easily pull away at this race if you can just get up their turn. Oh. She did not want to turn at all coming out of that turn. Man. That's fine. So we might not win this race, which is fine. We came up with a new rival, Haley, which, shocker, because he tried to be into my bottom corner as I'm taking a turn. Chase, you don't have to worry about anything. You just got to keep racing, man. 6 laps, 7 laps to go. If you stop hitting the grass there, you would be catching up here. I think they took away the grass at Martinsville, which is very controversial to a lot of people and a lot of racers in real life and a lot of guys in the video games life. Because, I mean, that's always been there. That's been a staple of Martinsville since who knows when. I loved racing on that grass because it can bounce up into people and be like, oh, well, I blame the grass. So they got a 2.5 second lead on us. Not worried about it too much. We're doing fine. And, I mean, the car's handling just fine. She seems a little tight every now and then. But it all depends on how we take these turns. Consistency is going to be key. So, to win a championship, you just got to be consistent. I mean, we're going to beat back-to-back goals, fan support last week, and the cash bonus this week. So, as long as nothing else goes wrong on this last lap, we should be good to go. Yeah, I know we could have won the race, but we just kept taking the corners a little too short, and that is what it is. But as a rookie driver, he's not doing bad. Bill Fuller came in 6th. So, Lyle White finished right behind us. So, it would have been nice to have at least a 1-spot advantage on him. But it didn't happen. Our previous total was $13,000. Contract salary of $3,500. Race winnings of $800. Merchandise income of almost $200. Puts us up to $18,000. Then we beat our goal. So, we should have another, what, $37,000 coming in. Prestige is up. Team prestige is up. Fans earns is up by, what is that? 15,000, and hero points is 300. Travis Haley didn't come flying out at us. We're just talking to one of our teammates. I couldn't tell if that was Bo Abraham or Bill Fuller or Bo Filler. Holy can't speak for nothing there. Holy shit. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what do we got in here. Good job. Thanks the team. Phone. Fan support is up. Don't really need to listen to that. Look at our bank. It's now up to $55,820. And I think that's going to be a good spot to end it here for episode 1 of NASCAR 2006 Total Team Control Career Mode with Chase Masters. So, hope to see you guys back next week as we take on, what is it? We did 3 races, so we should be taking on Nazareth. Going up to the Levi Strauss track and racing the Levi Strauss. And then the Old Spice 150 in Door County. That's the other track that I believe is in Wisconsin, because Door County is a county in Wisconsin. And there's also a track, the Door County 150. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's the Door County Raceway. But I guess let me know in the comments what you guys think. And we'll see you guys back all here for episode number 2 for year 1. All right, guys. Peace!